talk about Jesse Hart saying that Caleb Plant ducked him to fight Trevor McCumby. We don't really know what all goes into the thought process or the process of getting to an opponent and who all involved. But first, Tim Bradley calls Canelo soft, said he got a yellow stripe down his back, meaning never heard this one, meaning that he's soft. He need to basically man up and fight David Benavidez. He basically punani if he fight Eubanks or Berlanga next. And like I said before, I did a video. It ain't even been released yet, to be honest. It's going up at 12:30 Wednesday, so we about 40 minutes away from that. 43 to be exact as I'm shooting this video. So as a quick refresher, basically, Eubanks, his promoter, he re-signed with or signed with Ben Salama Boxer, said that they was in negotiations and that Eubanks has to decide if it makes financial sense for him to fight Canelo, which he would be fighting for all the belts as of right now in Las Vegas. So they would be fighting in Vegas, not even in the UK, on Mexican Independence Day Independence Day weekend. And on top of that, Conor McGregor is no longer headlining a pay-per-view that weekend, so that cleared the way for a pay-per-view, so it won't be on the regular DAZN, the regular TV. So financial sense, so that means they're trying to lowball them with an opportunity. Okay, we give you $2-3 million, you get something on the back end, you get opportunity out of all the belts. So and that's what they're trying to do. They're trying to lowball them. But on the cool, it is what it is. It don't matter what he do, because with the real fighters that want to fight everybody, they get all the backlash. Like, the world is literally backwards if y'all pay attention to it. Like, everything that used to be cool is frowned upon. You know what I'm saying? I know Kobe sent me a picture of Trayvon and Stephon Diggs. Trayvon is a corner for the younger brother. He's a corner for Dallas Cowboys. And Stephon Diggs played receiver. He used to be for the Bills, Vikings, and now he played receiver for the Houston. And they would just dress like homeless people, bro. Like, Chris Brown just showed a picture of him getting a manicure and, getting his nails painted. Like, y'all don't see the agenda. It's mad goofy, bro. And people that speak the truth, that have individuality, style and creative, and they're nice, they cool, they truthful, they out of style. So same thing in boxing. All the fighters that want to fight the best, they get flack for it. Whether it's Haney, whether it's Core, whether it's Terrence, whoever it may be on that list, they get flack for it. Meanwhile, they give guys a pass like Canelo, Alvarez, who don't want to fight the best. Why shouldn't he? I'm not even saying he should fight Terrence Crawford. He should fight David Benavidez. Y'all said he look ass versus Alexander Gusevich. Fight him. You know what I'm saying? Give us something to celebrate. Give us a big fight. When Canelo fight, you're going to fight on pay-per-view for anybody. It should be a celebration. It should be a major event. It should be the pinnacle. If these guys don't want to fight the pinnacle no more, then it's a wrap. Now I understand you could, Crawford, he wanted to fight Fondor, then he had to go settle for Matamov. Not mad at that. Canelo, let's say he couldn't get Benavidez, then, he went down and settled for, I don't know, the next best guy. That's cool, but to go down and try to fight Berlanga and Chris Eubanks, Eubanks is a step up for Berlanga, to be honest. We all could be honest to that. They should fight for the right to do something, but like I said before, he is soft. I've been saying this for years. And the signs are always there. You know what I'm saying? Like I talked about the Jerron Boots in this situation. If you listen to what they saying, which a lot of y'all just refuse to listen. You know what I'm saying? Like I noticed that it's another epidemic going around out here, especially in the US, with the inability to have an attention span. You'll go a long way just paying attention. Watching and listening, you go a long way. You'll be so successful in human nature with just watching, paying attention by watching and listening. And a lot of y'all refuse to listen, especially when the truth is being said. Jerron Boots in I'm gonna get all the belts first, brother. He's straight right up. You want Crawford next, or you want to get all the belts next? Oh, I prefer getting all the belts, then I fight Crawford down the line. They said it again. We fight Crawford next year if you get all the belts. That motherfucker don't want to fight, but people don't want to hear. They don't want to hear the truth. They don't want to hear the truth. Canelo been moving like this, changing the weight at the weigh-ins, moving shaky, ducking guys, waiting for them to get old, waiting for them to come off a long layoff and injuries and all that. This is who he's been. This is why he's never been considered a great fighter to me. He's never been considered a great fighter. This is just who he has been. He's just a pussy. That's just what it is. He ain't built like that, and he ain't skilled like that. He ain't never had to earn nothing, bro. Never. Everything in boxing has been given to him like a layup. So give me. So what Tim Bradley saying is actual factual. That man is a manufactured superstar. And all y'all talking about, oh man, Benavidez don't deserve it, but Eubank do, Berlanga do, Caleb Plant did. None of these dudes were chosen. Callum Smith, Rocky Fielding, they were chosen because they were easy licks. What T.I. say, you looking for a sweet lick? This is the wrong place, man. They were sweet licks. So, regardless, he is soft. I don't want to do anything. Nobody paying attention. Stop watching that shit if you really care. You really care about the sport. Don't stream it. Don't watch it. Who cares? And you got to understand. You got to see, why didn't the Berlanga fight come off? And who else was in the running? The William Skull fight. Why did that come off? Skull got a check to go away. So, teach his own, though, but he is soft. And Tim Bradley could say that because I don't remember him ducking nobody. He fought everybody. So he can say that. Canelo been soft. Canelo been bitch made. Like, that ain't nothing new. If you just finding that out, 10, 15 years into his career, ain't nothing new. He ain't built like that, bruh. He's a manufacturer. And when they talk about he was one of the all-time greats, I'ma piss on that shit every time they say it. He was not one of the all-time greats. He was one of the most artificially ranked great fighters of all. He was not a great fighter. He had a distinguished look, which got him opportunities he did not deserve. He never got into the ring and blew out another elite level fighter. Never. All the top fighters he fought, he scraped by the chin of his chin, his hair, his chinny chin. He's never obliterated nobody. But nonetheless, man, enough talking about homeboy. All right, now apparently Jesse Hart took to Twitter, X, I still like Twitter better, and said that, his name was in the running for Caleb Plant, and they chose to go with Trevor McCumby, a fighter out of somewhere out of Illinois. He fighting out of somewhere now, I forget, Arizona. He fighting out of Tucson now, but he from Illinois. That was his birthplace. And he got a 75% knockout ratio. I think he 28-0, 21 knockouts, 25-0, 21 knockouts. I recognize nobody on his resume. It's another. Remember the other white guy Caleb Plant fought? It's another white guy he fighting. So, and Jesse Hart said his name was in the hat. I mean, they could have did it in Philly. Caleb Plant training out of Philly now with Stephen Edwards and his father. Jesse Hart in Philly. They could have did that arena that Boots fought at, the Wells Fargo arena, because that's about to go away. They about to get a new arena. I think 2020-30 is the proposal for them to get the new arena, Market Square, whatever they call it. So that can be going away. Why not do Plant and Fulton on the undercard? So they don't make no sense. Like, Plant fighting out of Philly. Why not fight Jesse Hart? Maybe they felt Jesse Hart was too dangerous. Caleb Plant is coming off a year layoff to a loss, right? Then you got Fulton that's from Philly on the undercard. I mean, shit. Well, you can find somebody else out of Philly. Philly got 1 billion fucking fighters. That's an excellent fight time. You can fill the undercard out with Philly guys and be done with it. I mean, J-Rock can fight make an appearance on the card. Is he still active? You can throw little Charlo on the card. Why not? Throw Jamal on the card. They hate him in Philly anyway. You know what I'm saying? Like, cool. But instead, they taking Plant and Fulton to Orlando. Fuck they going to Orlando for? You know what I'm saying? It's 1,000 things to do in Orlando than go to a boxing match. Why not just do it in Philly somewhere? Or Atlantic City? Or take him down to Nashville for Caleb Plant. It just don't make no sense to me. Him, Jesse Hart in Philly. Fulton, Ronnie Rios. If you really working on the budget, I don't even can't think of another Philly fighter, but J-Rock on the third fight. But they chose to go with McCumby. So, I mean, like I said before, bro, I don't know if that was Caleb Plant's final call. Was it his father? Was it Stephen Bredman? Whoever the manager is with Al Heyman. Was that they called to make that fight? Jesse Hart would have hit better. I would have been interested in really watching that fight. But him fighting McCumby and Fulton fighting Ronnie Reed, I don't give a hell. He can go fight Rio de Janeiro. Don't care. Don't care. Don't care. Don't care. So, I mean, it is what it is. But yeah, he should have fought old buddy. He should have fought Jesse Hart. But like I said, maybe Jesse Hart made some demands. See, we don't get both sides of the picture. Maybe Caleb Plant said, I'll fight Jesse Hart, and PBC was like, no, you gonna fight McCumby. Because they don't have no money, so you gotta understand. Jesse Hart and McCumby, yeah, Jesse Hart gonna bring more viewership and bring more money to the table, but McCumby, come on, the floor is a lot lower. And then Hart is a threat to upset Caleb Plant too. I'd love to see that Hart and Caleb Plant fight, absolutely, but it's not to say that Caleb Plant picked McCumby. It might have been a team decision, but you the one that got to get in the ring, and maybe probably Jesse Hart asked for a certain amount of money, and McCumby was cheaper, so they went with McCumby. So hopefully I'm saying his name right. But hey, thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel, check out the Patreon. That's in the link tree. Check me out on X, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal. Like I've been saying, updating the Patreon. Goodfella TV side of things. I'm gonna cook some stuff up today and have it go up through the week. You should get something this Wednesday. I'll be a little bit more consistent on there. I'm gonna do a Mattermoth breakdown, a supplement breakdown, and the Jerron Boots Ennis. That might be the first one. How he beat Avanesian breakdown if I can find the footage. So I'm gonna start doing supplements over there, and then on Free Game 89 I'll do some grooming stuff. So cologne, soaps, on more of that side of things. So but yeah man, yeah, check out the Patreon, free for 7 days. I'm gonna pick it up on the Goodfella TV side of things. So when I go home today, when I get off, I go straight home. So I get to, get my house together, get the cooking up over there. But yeah, I appreciate y'all. Peace.